So Sunday, the day after the Peak District run, I don't know where I'm going to go. I've come out simply because I'm going a bit stir crazy at home. We're not under curfew yet, so we are allowed out. I wouldn't be surprised if we are ordered to stay at home this week, sometime this week, because I went out yesterday on the bike, but the amount of people that were out and about in the Peak District, if you've seen that film, man, there was loads of people out. Social distancing non-existent. Matlock Bath absolutely rammed. All around the peaks. Yeah, you're out in the fresh air, but just so irresponsible being that close to people. It's another beautiful day, and because I think lockdown's coming any day soon, I thought it would be another opportunity to get out on the bike. I'm not mixing with people. If I go to the petrol station, I pay by card, contactless. I keep my helmet on in the shop when I'm paying for my fuel. The only person I have contact with is my wife at the moment. I saw my neighbours this morning. They were just coming back from the shop, and I was about 15 to 20 feet away from them. They'd been to Tesco's because she works for the NHS. His wife works for the NHS, and they said that it was absolutely rammed because in their infinite wisdom they've let NHS staff and the elderly go and shop first thing in the morning, but the tills aren't open until 10 o'clock, and by that time everybody's then queuing at the tills. And my neighbour said that there were 20 deep at the tills waiting to pay. So how ridiculous is that you 20 deep at the tills, loads of people all mixed together. Open the tills earlier so that the NHS staff don't have to mix with everybody else, so the chance of them staying healthy and virus free, because they're putting themselves at enough risk, aren't they? And they're putting themselves at enough risk for us on our behalf to look after us, and then they have to mix with us in the supermarket. I think there's a lot of mixed messages coming out of coming from the government that aren't helpful. Cleaned the bike this morning. It was a bit grubby after a week of commuting and hooning round the Peak District yesterday. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Really enjoyed that. So Matlock Bath was rammed yesterday. Loads of bikers there, which, fine, I don't have a problem with. I'm a biker, I'm out. But I'm not stopping to stand and chat with people. The street was full of bikers all standing chatting with one another. It's not a normal situation. Weatherspoons. I don't think I've ever gone past that place and not seen someone in it. That's the first time. So it is quieter at the moment. Still a fair few folks out. B&Q's rammed. Everybody planning on doing all their DIY jobs that they've put off. It's the fuzz. The fuzz, the fuzz. Just a quick check. Wow. Still recording. That's a fucking surprise. That camera was a right pain in the ass yesterday. I thought I'd been sold a dud. Well, it's nice and quiet down here. So I've got my new leather trousers on today that I bought at the start of the winter, and I've not been able to get them on yet. Not because I'm too fat, you cheeky buggers, but because it's been too cold. Too cold, too wet. So I just didn't bother. I thought there'd be some bikers out. So this bit here is the start of the Rutland TT route. Well, it's the start for me anyway, from where I live. And the Rutland TT route is in the Simon Weir book. Yeah, it's in the Simon Weir book, Bikers Britain. There's some great twisties in it. Really great twisties. The one thing I've noticed about these leather trousers is they slip and slide around on the seat a bit, which is a bit disconcerting if you're not expecting it, which I wasn't. What a beautiful day. So this is my social isolation, if you like. I know quite a few of the bikey boys are doing it. Just remember, it's only isolation if you're on your own. Bitchfield. Where's my bitches? I wonder how it came to have that name then. Not the nicest of names, is it really? Where do you live? Bitchfield. Litchfield? No, Bitchfield. It's like a shrine to someone who got that corner wrong, which is easy to do. Blind crest to a right-hander. I hate those. Where You go over a blind crest and then there's a bend immediately after it. They're horrible. Especially if you don't know it. I sort of half knew that turn there. I'm not sure whether I prefer the bike in sport mode or whether I prefer it in road, actually. It just seems like power delivery and everything is just that bit smoother in road. It sounds a bit revvy and a bit breathy in sport. So go this way, I think. And just change it onto road. Just see whether that smooths it out a bit. It's just coming down there. I just didn't feel as confident as I did yesterday in the twisty bits. I don't know whether that's to do with me or whether that's to do with just the way the power comes on the bike. Just didn't feel correct to me. Swinstead Road. This is a bit of a boring road. Hello, little doggy. Yeah, this is a bit of a boring road, this one. I'm not sure whether it gets a bit twisty at the other end of it. I can't remember now. But I know that this end of it's a bit shit. So you might want to go to sleep at this point. Power delivery just felt really slow there, and lethargic after having it in sport. Got a bloody string off my hoodie. It's flapping around. Keeps cracking me on the helmet. Fnar, fnar. It's not a good time to be riding one-handed. Oh, Chris Stapleton. I'm a traveller. Oh, I'm a traveller. I'm just a traveller on this road. I love that Chris Stapleton. What a voice. What a voice. So I don't know how far I'm going to go on this route because the whole route is about 90 miles, 96 I think. I did 165 yesterday. I'll just see how I feel. I'm not sure I can be bothered to do the whole lot, to be honest. It doesn't have the same rasp as my last exhaust. I've left the stock on this one, simply because I do like the sound of it. Childish bloody rev bombs at my age, honestly. What a knob. So the GoPro Session, I always leave plugged in, even when it's pissing down with rain. If it's there, it's fine. If it was raining so hard that the water was just coming all the way around the screen, then I'd move it, and not move it, I'd turn it, so make it so that it wasn't plugged in. I'd unplug it. I'm in trouble using the spoken word. I'd make it so it wasn't plugged in. What a tool. I know I keep saying it, but what a beautiful day. And this is the problem, isn't it? Coronavirus. People want to get out because it's spring now. Got a couple of lovely days. So unfair to expect people to stay at home. And really, you don't need to stay at home, but you do need to stay away from other people. It's as simple as that, really. But if you can't be trusted to stay away from other people, I'm afraid the government is going to make us all stay in. So thanks for that. Especially if you're the selfish bastards who's been buying all the stuff in the supermarkets and panic buying like a bunch of Nancy's.
I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. I'm tired of waiting, waiting. So let's be crazy, crazy.
That's just champion, that is. This is why my face recognition wouldn't work. You knobhead. Jesus. You shouldn't be allowed out, you people. You especially. A1, it's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Oh, I know where this is going to come out, so I can get back down to Rutland, Oakham, that sort of direction. Oakham, Empingham. Oh, look at that, empty. It's actually empty. Never come to that junction before and it's been empty. I'm not putting knee sliders on these things. There's another kite there. I'm not putting knee sliders on these leather trousers because there is no chance on earth that I would ever need a knee slider. I don't have the talent for using knee sliders, I'm afraid. I'd love to, really. I'd love to have that talent. But I don't have that talent. So I'm not going to be a pretentious little oik and put knee sliders on, because I'd look a tit. Oh, still got new knee sliders? No, I've had them years, mate. I just never ever get my knee down that far. Is that because you're talentless? Yes, it is. The White Horse at Empingham. And there's the water over there, but you can't see much because of this hedge. Anyway, it's over there. There it is. Ta-da! Whitwell. I'm loving these leather trousers actually, and they're warm. I was toying with the idea of putting my jeans on. I've got to put these on. They're really comfortable and warm. Rutland water. Got any ospreys? Got any otters? Normally it is really busy around here. This perimeter road here, I think it's 18 miles, something like that, all the way around. It's normally full of people cycling. Not today. Hello. I tell you what, this bike is a lot quieter now I've put this other screen on. A hell of a lot quieter. No earplugs in today because I find I just don't need them. Oddly enough, yesterday with the high winds, I was getting a lot of crosswind. Fuck, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going now. Oakham, that way. So, yeah, with the crosswind, I was getting a lot of noise coming from the crash helmet. So I had my earplugs in yesterday, my Auritech ones. So I didn't put them in purposely today because I didn't think I'd need them, because I didn't know how far I was going to start with. So I left them out, and oddly enough, I don't flipping well need them because it's so quiet. It's made a massive difference. I think obviously you'd use them on a motorway, but although having said that, I was getting turbulence from the top of it yesterday coming towards my head. It was choppy air, and it was sort of moving my head around like this at high frequency. So you probably pick that up on the camera, but not today. The airflow seems to be smoother because of there's not so much crosswind. God, this road's empty. Look. Normally there's lots of people heading off down to Rutland. It's really busy around here. Saturday, Sunday, especially Sundays. Look at it. Not a lot around here. It's odd because there's like pockets of really busyness. If that makes any sense. Pockets of busy, and then there's pockets of nothing like there is here. I wonder if these two are pissing about, but they're not. They're just doing the speed limit. It's me that's going too fast, riding like a cock. Both braking that, so you won't mind if I overtake you, will you? Keeps looking for a ditch. Looking for a ditch. This is a place with a fancy name. Melton Lazarus. Melton Lazarus. Yeah, good clothing choice. Given the fact that it's still nippy. Oh, I do love this bike. It's just so nice for this sort of prattling around. Prattling about. Jesus. You don't consider that to be a little antisocial. Get too close. Frickin' eardrums blown out. Is it a Ducati? I think it probably is. It's an old one though, isn't it? I can't even hear mine revving. It's a Triumph Sprint. Jesus. Couldn't have made it any louder, man. Friggin' hell. Why are you slowing down? This Vitara stinks. Oh, hello. Load of fuzz. A bad lad in a van. Wonder what he's been up to. Poor old fuzz, they're right in the front line as well, aren't they? Dealing with knobheads while coronavirus is on the street. They've got to arrest them and pin them down and throw them down the steps to the cells and all that sort of shit. Not really that. They don't really throw them down the steps in the cells. Not anymore. So, do I go this way? Yeah, let's go this way for a change. I never go this way. It's a pretty little place, isn't it? I'll tell you where it is in a second. Or I would do if they'd bothered to put a bloody sign up saying where it is. There it is, it's Scalford. Scalford. It seems to be really busy. Thanks very much. This is where all the traffic's hiding, look, it's all here. It's all here. Another kite there, look at these bends as well. I've got to follow this moron. Mud on the road! Jesus. Taking your dog and your horse for a walk. Don't trust these bloody farmers round here. They're spreading mud all over the bloody road. You can see where they've been on that side, look. Jesus! F me! It's like Suicide Street. There's another bugger here, look. Get off the road! Idiot. So I wonder if that's tyre noise that I keep hearing. Keep hearing like a high-pitched whiny noise. I'm just wondering if that's the tyres, front tyre. Right, so that's it for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't, tough. I will see you next time, whenever that will be, I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I need more subscribers. Yeah, thanks. Cheers.